What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Jimmy Mullen podcast. I'm your host, Jimmy Mullen, and I'm here not in my room or in John's room. We're in North Carolina right now. It's pretty crazy. This is Mike.
What's good?
So we're at his place. Mike is a friend of John's. They met 11 years ago.
I think it's 12 now.
What was it? 2011?
I think it was 2010, wasn't it?
2010. Oh, okay, yeah. So 12 years. That's crazy. How did you guys meet?
PlayStation 3.
Yeah, I forget what game it was. Was it Dead Rising 2? You popped in one of my lobbies that I had open.
Yeah, it was Dead Rising 2.
It was with Cody, and God rest that man's soul.
Where the fuck he is.
The last text I got from that dude was, I was driving and accidentally hit somebody's mailbox. Guess they're not getting their mail tomorrow. And never heard from him again.
Oh, my God.
He hasn't been online since then. I haven't heard from him since then.
Cody, where are you?
Cody's dead.
Come back to us, Cody.
Cody Sasuke 091?
61. 61.
0961, if you're out there and you can hear us, just reach out, bro. Comment on the video or something. We miss you. We love you. It's been a long time. But yeah, so John popped up in one of the public Dead Rising 2 off the record lobbies. And I had already beat the game, so I was mostly just hosting lobbies to help people through stuff or like give them rundowns. And he pops in the lobby. He goes, "What's up, man?" Because keep in mind, this is 12 years ago. So
Yeah. You were like,
I don't
what?
think
You were
either
like,
one
what?
of us had
10?
hit puberty.
10 years old? Probably.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Just
it.
about, yeah. We were both fucking squeakers.
Yeah.
So I took him to the casino part where you get the Hummer.
Oh, man.
I told him to watch a glitch. It wasn't a glitch. I just pulled in the key to the Hummer and ran him over. And then didn't revive him. And he had to spectate me for, I think it was 30 minutes, because you got to buy someone back.
45 minutes.
You have to buy him back or get a vaccine or something. I don't remember what it was. I'm probably way off. But it was a long time that he was, and he was just vibing. And I'm like, I just bullied the crap out of this kid. Like, he's just chilling. Like, he doesn't, what's his fucking deal? And we just kept playing. And then eventually, like, I got over myself on the power trip and was just like, all right, here's how we play the game. And we started playing
This man
Black
was,
Ops 1 and Portal 2. And we just played games like on a nightly or every other nightly basis. So
Remember when I got my first mic?
it sounded like this dude was talking through a plastic straw into a
Oh my
styrofoam
God.
cup. Like it was
I
so
remember
bad.
those days.
And I was fucking spoiled, dude. Like
Yeah.
as a kid, so I had the Turtle Beaches or whatever, like the
Oh,
direct
the
wired
Turtle
in. So my
Beaches.
shit sounded probably about as clear as this audio. And I would just bitch about his audio quality all the time. Like I was always picking on John about something, bro. And now he just bullies me, so it's fine. Like it's all evened out at this point.
Yeah, and fast forward now, you guys are meeting up in person. You've been here a couple times.
6 times.
Yeah, this is over the past like 8 years, like 6 times. The first time you visited, I think we chilled at my dad's place for like a weekend, maybe like 3-4 days, something like that. That was when we went to the Jetport with my uncle when he was doing private flights.
That's right.
And we saw, hey, yo, John, look, it's the Titan from GTA.
it
It was I forget what I think it's like a Globemaster or whatever, but he flew out of like a military jetport, so
Yeah.
there's a ton of cool stuff there, and
That's cool.
Kind of it, man.
Times, bro.
What else have you guys done over the last couple of years?
Oh man, everything from like beat down, gutted shit boxes to. I don't condone this, but paraphernalia use while riding go-karts in the rain. Like we're just belligerent. Like the shit that we do, dude, like I don't know. I watched too much Jackass growing up and too much Beavis and Butthead. So I just go out there and do shit and don't expect any consequences. And I think John's just along for the ride. I don't know. What are some things that are memorable? Okay, well, we can talk about
Yeah,
let's get caught up to speed.
We'll get to
and
that.
We'll talk about how dumb you are. We'll go from there.
So I met Mike over a FaceTime call a few months ago,
When I was at the pizzeria.
and Yeah, John had already known him for a number of years. Kept telling me, he'd been going on these trips to North Carolina and all that. And I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. And then he's like, oh, yeah, I'm thinking of moving sooner or later. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I was like, oh, I'd love to come visit and all that. And, if this is where you're going to be living, I'd like to see what it's about. Maybe even move down here myself.
We don't need any more fucking Yankees. If you could just chill on the y'all moving down, y'all make your way to Florida and stop here, and you go, you know what? This place is kind of nice. I think I'm gonna settle down and sell your $1 million 200 square foot house.
I don't know if I'd ever live in Florida. I don't know.
It's so humid. The summer
is
so
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to survive long down there without being like, I hate this, or just the amount of crazy people that are there. You see all the headlines. It's always Florida man
You don't really
does the
experience
craziest
any of it,
shit
though.
ever.
I bet you if you search your birthday with
Yeah.
Florida man,
Yeah, the Florida man challenge.
Yeah, there's something.
crazy shit.
Yeah, I forgot what mine was, but it was something about like someone getting kidnapped or some shit.
The one time I went out there, it was in the heat of July. It was like late June, early July. So that's like the dead of summer in Florida.
What
I
is
think
it?
I walked a quarter mile, and I was like, please just drag me home. I can't, like the pavement it was just so fucking hot and humid. It was
Oh
so
my God.
bad. What's that headline?
Florida man accused of stealing gator from golf course threw it around to teach it a lesson.
Well, yeah, sometimes, you got to teach them a lesson.
His mugshot. Oh my God.
Looks like
He got
You
a bunch
need
of
to pull
scars
that
on
up
his
in
face.
post.
fuck.
There's a screenshot
like-
over the podcast. On the
Yeah, I'll put it in post.
There you go.
It's on the screen
Shit.
right now if you're watching on YouTube.
It's not on the. No, I'm kidding.
That's the advantage of watching
Twitch
on
streamer
YouTube.
lingo /marker.
What else have you guys done? Anything fun? You got a NASCAR you're working on that you have pieces for?
Yeah, I've had it for
in your
like a
garage?
year. It still doesn't run. It doesn't have any of the mechanical stuff, but it's kind of dope. I mean, I can tell people I own a NASCAR, which is cool. They don't know, like, it doesn't run or anything.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, yo, I got it.
It's like, you open your garage and you see a fucking like race car in there. It's like, damn, that shit looks cool.
Well, I think it's more baller that it's in like an apartment complex
Yeah,
garage.
exactly.
It's like, whoa.
Having a Bugatti at a trap house.
Man, landlord and Land Rover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I had been saying to John like, oh, I'd love to come down and visit, just see what it's like and all that. And then he's like, oh, we're planning on going to Outer Banks. You want to come? And I was like, oh, okay, that sounds good. So it was initially going to be us and our friend Zack that came with us, and Liam was also supposed to come, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. We miss you, man. Hope you're doing good. Just hope you're doing good, and we wish you were here. All that shit. That Kid on Doxy is out now. You can listen to it on all music platforms. Go listen to his stuff. Then we ended up. So we got here. We took an Amtrak. You've usually taken the Amtrak. You drove here once, right?
I don't know how he
Yeah.
made it.
I was gonna say,
how he made
and it was in the Accord, right? Yeah. That was when, yeah.
That was not a car anymore.
I think I was in that car maybe like a few times.
Like 2 times.
I feel like you didn't even have it that long.
I had that car for. It was the shortest amount of time I had a car. 2 months?
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah, I don't remember being in it that much. Plus, it only had 2 doors, and that was like the one car you had that had 2 doors.
No, my Blazer.
Oh yeah, the Blazer. Yeah, that is true. You did have the Blazer.
No, that thing was a horrible investment.
Rest in peace to the Blazer. I will never forget us going to Hershey, coming back from Hershey, and your fucking windshield just shattered. We talked about this before, but actually, fun fact, I was packing for this trip, and I grabbed my backpack that I haven't used since we went to Hershey, so it's been around a year or so at this point. So I went to, unload it. I had some stuff in there. I was throwing out trash and shit like that, just emptying it out, cleaning it out, and I found a little tiny shard of glass from the windshield just sitting in my backpack. Because some of it, I think, got in the backpack naturally, just from, it going fucking everywhere.
I don't think John's cars would suck so much if he actually took care of them. I don't know how many times I've told this man, I'm like, hey, man, send me some pictures or hit me on FaceTime when you go look at the car. He's like, yeah, man, bet, no problem. We'll take care of it. It's no biggie. Next communication I received from this guy is, yo, guess what I got? And it's like, bro, you didn't even, it's fucked.
Yeah, it's been how many fucking cars now?
6.
You're still on the Crown Vic though from the last time.
It'll run forever.
We talked
dude.
about
it's
cars.
a piece of shit Ford, but it'll run forever.
It's not even his. Isn't even a Ford. It's a
Ford.
It is a Ford.
They're all Fords.
It's a Grand Marquis. Yeah.
Mercury, Grand Marquis, Lincoln Town. They're all Fords.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just didn't see the word Ford on there, so I don't know cars like
it's
that.
the same motor and transmission.
It says on the mirror.
And mechanicals.
The window.
Oh, I guess I wasn't paying
In
attention.
the trunk. In the hood.
I guess I wasn't paying attention. You got a similar car.
We have the same.
I have a
Yeah.
nice Crown Vic.
Yeah, I was gonna say yours is. You got working windows in all four sides.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, literally yesterday, John had his hand out the passenger window and was like, "Yeah, I would love to have this."
Grabbed the window switch. He's like, your shit works.
The issue we talked about last time with the fucking twist tie shit that he had on the lock, that thing's fixed now, by the way.
Oh, how long ago was that?
We did it in December.
3-4 months?
So
Wow, it was that long ago?
we did that podcast in
Shit.
December, so yeah.
Well, I think like a day after the podcast, I got it figured out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember it not being long after or something like that.
Shit was stupid.
Yeah, that was an interesting time. I was like so confused with what you were trying to tell me the first time
His
I was
shit's
in that
broke
car.
is what he was trying to
I didn't understand because I'd never seen that before. So I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "No, you got to hold it on the lock in order for the lights to pop up on the dash."
Yeah,
So I'm like, "Oh, why?" And then I'm like, "Oh, that's why your clock just says 1 a.m. every fucking time the car turns on."
Yeah, he
'cause
doesn't
it's-
have consistent power.
Yeah.
it was a fuse. It was fuse number 27. There was too much power going to it.
Jeez.
It was like, I guess it was the wrong fuse. And every single time you press the passenger door, like unlock or lock, the interior lights go off, my headlights go off, my speedometer doesn't show. I have a digital speedometer, so that doesn't show unless you hold down the button. I can hold down my driver's door button and everything, but it won't work. It's just stupid.
It'd be like that.
It's just that fuse literally connects and holds everything. It like powers everything.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It is.
It's all a
it's
lighting
little
system.
It's kind of important. You kind of need that though.
It's kind of ass.
Don't get me started on that because my light control module under the fucking dash went out when I was going 80 on a highway with no lights.
Yeah, I went to the beach one day.
All my shit went out.
My fucking lights weren't fucking working.
Oh yeah.
Kicked the fucking LCM.
Oh yeah.
I was kicking that motherfucker
kicked
for
the
like
That
8
shit was
months.
crazy.
8 months I was kicking that motherfucker. One time I kicked it, it didn't come back on. I'm going
Nah, you're
80,
crazy.
and there's a cement wall on one side and a cement wall on the other side. This is on
Jeez.
40, and there's no lights because they're always doing construction there. It wasn't good, man. I was shook.
You break that bitch.
I was kicking, hitting the light switch, like I was bugging, man. I'm like, I can't even see where I can stop, and there's no shoulder to pull off on. There's nothing.
Damn.
Like you just, it was.
Is it just your corner lamps? Your corner lamps were on?
No,
None of them?
nothing was
Yeah,
on.
That's crazy. Because my LCM, only the headlights were out. Taillights
That's
went
cra-
on.
no.
Corner lamps went on.
My taillights were on. When I hit the brakes, taillights came on, but
Yeah.
that's not.
Yeah.
It's a separate thing.
It's not a separate. Technically, I think it's a separate circuit. I don't know. I'm probably talking out of my ass, but I don't
It's
know
all
anything
good.
about electrical.
So John, you having fun here?
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
You having a good time?
I can fucking breathe.
Yeah. The air quality is a lot better
Fuck, dude.
down here.
That's why I use this. I gotta tone it down a bit.
Yeah. It also doesn't smell like shit everywhere.
Air quality is. Yeah,
Yeah.
it actually smells like outside.
Yeah. Yeah, New York.
I think the
it's
first
like-
time John came here, he stepped off the train and he went, "This air smells fresh." And I'm like, "What do y'all got stale air? What? It just doesn't move?"
Yeah, it does feel a lot nicer here, I will say.
The weather's nice too.
Yeah, wait till there's ice everywhere.
I'll be alright.
Yeah.
I'll be alright.
Snow is a different animal. Everyone says, I'll be alright. I know how to drive in 2 feet of snow. Different animal, bro. When you look at the pavement and it looks the same as it does on a sunny day, and you start doing a 180, you're not fine.
Yeah.
Culture.
For the culture.
For the culture.
What culture? The culture of
Just
totaling
spin
your
out.
car? Or?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Oh my god. So, how long was our train ride? Like what? 10 hours?
Isn't it like 11 or 12?
Just about.
Yeah,
If
we
it's delayed, it's 12 hours.
yeah, so we had to get on a train from Cove to Penn Station. That was like an hour. And then we like just made it on the Amtrak because we had like the train was running late. We had like 6 minutes.
Yep.
We made it though, thankfully.
This man texted me once they got on the train. He said, we missed the train, man.
That's the train, bro.
Yeah.
That's foul. That's fucked up.
And then we didn't end up getting here till like what 6-ish.
No, y'all were here at
Something
like
like
5:30,
5-ish.
something like that.
Yeah.
I pinged in,
Something like that.
in work chat. I'm like, the boys are here. They're like, go go on vacation. I'm like, okay.
All right. And so, you picked us up and we came back here. And then we went to Cookout.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and talk about Cookout and
Okay,
Bojangles.
so-
We still got to hit a barbecue place probably tonight for dinner.
You can
There's
talk about
a-
that, Jimmy. I got
yeah.
my fair share.
Yeah, there's
Go ahead.
there's a lot of fast food here that is not on Long Island. So I've tried a lot of things for the first time. We had Cookout, like I just said. Very good. It was very good food. The burger was immaculate.
Cheap as fuck.
And it's cheap too. So
$3.
Jimmy?
What?
$4.
How much is a tray? I don't know. I can't remember.
$9, $10.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, 2 trays are $9-10. My shit was like $4, $5.
I don't know. I just remember it not being that expensive, and it was really good. What else? We had Bojangles. I had Bojangles for the first time. Had some nice chicken, mac and cheese,
Tried both.
mashed potato. I dipped the chicken in the mashed potatoes. That shit was crazy. The biscuits were really good too. That shit was really good. And then as we were on the way to Outer Banks, I had Hardee's. I had a cheeseburger.
I don't think I stopped at Hardee's.
Yeah, you didn't get anything.
I didn't get anything there.
I just wanted to try it because it was like, oh wow, it's another one. We've eaten a lot in the last week. I will probably be at least 10 pounds heavier by the time I get home. But no, you've always looked the fucking same.
John loses weight the more he eats.
Yeah, I feel like that's the case with you. I don't know. Like I've seen you eat a lot too, and then you look the exact fucking same, and I'm like, how does this man do it?
I still have a whole Domino's pizza to myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait till
You're
it
doing
kicks out
shit
on
like
you,
that,
bro.
and I'm
Wait
like,
till it kicks out
I'm
on
waiting,
you.
bro. I have not seen a single inch of fat on my body ever in my life. I'm waiting.
Bro said he doesn't have a single inch.
damn.
That's tough.
That's unfortunate. And then as we were coming back from Outer Banks, last night we had Zaxby's, and I'd never had Zaxby's before.
It's like budget Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It's good though.
Yeah, it's a good
I enjoyed
supplement.
it.
You know,
it was
on a
just
Sunday.
just a way to reason to try it and all that because I've never had it. There's a couple other ones, right? There's that we haven't been to.
Well, they just got PDQ up in
No idea what that is.
Westbury right now.
PDQ stands for pretty damn quick. But
Yeah?
I have not.
They just
been
opened
back.
one in Westbury by us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Replaced the California Pizza Kitchen.
Oh.
Gordon, whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, CPK is good, man. CPK is. I get their frozen pizzas all
I'm
the
closer
time.
to you.
But
Can't even hear what you're saying.
Swag.
I have not
Yeah.
been back to PDQ since I found a pube in my chicken tenders.
Oh,
You're bugging. Hell no.
Yeah.
that's
I had a tray. I think it was
Oh.
like 20 tenders or something, and I was going ham. I had like 4 or 5 of them, and I pick up the 6th one, and I'm like, it's pretty curly.
oh
And it's dark, and I didn't investigate. I closed the lid and threw the whole shit out. I was like,
that's just
I'm not going back here.
nah.
That's fucked.
Yeah, no.
Can't
I
have
mean,
that shit.
nothing's ever gonna beat my Wingstop experience. But
What's the Wingstop experience?
this was a couple years.
We
back
have a
now.
Wingstop.
I haven't been.
It's closer
since.
it's closer to me.
Two
They exist though.
It was a couple of years back. Boys and I got out of the gym and everything, and then went to Wingstop. They ordered some wings. I ordered some wings. Whatever. My order comes out, and like no exaggeration, and don't like when you're going to get wings, you don't get boneless wings. So bone-in wings, right? The full tray of 6 or 8 of them. I don't remember how many I got. It was a good number. Every single one of them still had feathers on it.
Jesus.
I was like, okay, you know what? Sometimes people fuck up. That's all right. So I brought it back. I waited in line again with my fucking tray. Shit got cold by the time I got up to the register, and I'm like, hey, there's feathers in my wings. Like, can I get another set? Or like, what do we do here? And the lady at the register looked at me and then looked at the person behind me and said, next. I'm like, ain't no way, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't no way. I walked over to where they hand out the food. And when the cook came around, because I'm not gonna say chef, when the cook came around the side, I was like, "Hey man, you want to take a look at these wings?" He goes, "They look fine." I'm like, bro, this is not. I'm not talking like a couple, little hairs. Even that, fine. When I'm talking full blown feather, like 2-3 inches long, like not okay. Like you could tell there are feathers on every single one of them. There's like 4 or 5 on each one of them, and I was like. Dude didn't even fucking acknowledge it, so I just like dumped the shit out. No refund, no replacement wings, no nothing. And I'm like, all right, bro, I'm never coming back here.
That's fucked.
That's foul.
Fuck that.
Fuck the Wingstop that Mike went to. Fuck that. I wouldn't go there.
Wingstop is actually dealing with a lot of shit right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
What's happening with Wingstop?
Well, they suck.
I don't know if you know anything about Rick Ross owns a lot of Wingstops.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and there's some shit going on with him right now.
What happened with Rick
I
Ross?
don't know. I can care less.
Damn, bro.
Oh.
Most of his
Shout out to all the payers.
Most of his Wingstops are not doing good due to poor, like
Quality control.
poor employee
Just.
pay or some shit like that. Yeah, like he'll steal money from the fucking like restaurant or some shit.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I read a headline like a couple days ago based on Wingstop.
Damn. I feel like I don't remember how many times I've had it, but I don't remember it being bad. I thought it was pretty good. Got it delivered like during
I
the
eat out
peak
so
of
much
COVID
that
and shit like that.
bound to have a bad experience.
I can't remember the last time I went to Wingstop.
Yeah, I think it was only a couple times, and it was a while ago. I haven't been there. I've never been to the place. I've just had it like I think we either got it delivered or my mom went and picked it up or something. I can't remember. So we while we were just chilling here, we played like Mario Party. We played.
Jimmy got fucked.
He got fucked over.
Yeah, I really did.
Twice the star moved to the space he was already standing on.
Yeah. That shit was not fair at all. I like fucking like once is enough, but like twice. Come on, bro. Which one we were playing? Mario Party 5?
I think it was 4.
No.
It was one you don't have.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
it
know.
wasn't 4 because
Okay,
I
so
have.
then it was 5.
Yeah, I
What's
don't.
the next one up?
I don't have 5. I have 4 and 6. Those are the ones I have. Yeah, that shit was not fair.
Jimmy ended up with like 1 star at the very end.
1 star.
Yeah.
60 fucking coins.
Didn't I clutch right past you, John, or you won?
Yeah. No, you won. You had the mini game star bonus, and then you beat me. Yeah.
You should probably get good at those.
You should shut the fuck up.
Hey, you should win Mario Party.
I have.
Yeah?
3 times in a fucking row.
Yeah, I don't remember. How's that?
I have it on my phone.
What, playing with me at my house or?
Oh yeah, playing with you.
Yeah.
What was it, Mario Party 7?
I wanna play the new one on
we played the
Switch.
ones on the Switch.
Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
on the Switch. Those
Yeah.
are fire.
That one's fun.
Those are fire.
Yeah. Have you played
watched James
Superstars? The newer one?
I haven't played any of them.
Oh, okay. No, the newer one is it came out like last year.
There's another new one.
It's called
No,
Mario. It's called Mario Party Superstars.
No, I want to play the one where you can free move around the map. I think that's
Yeah.
the second newest one. If you play on hard difficulty,
It has a bunch of the maps from Mario Party on the N64, and then a ton of mini games from like all the older Mario Party. It's like a compilation and like a best of like the older Mario parties.
That doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun. I wish there were more characters in it though, but it's like got the ones you'd expect, and then they brought back Birdo, which is cool. She wasn't in a bunch of them.
7 and 8 or something.
Yeah, she was in like 7, 8. I think she was in 9, and then they dropped her from 10 and Super Mario Party.
Birdo, bro.
Well, I mean, you know, when the character's gone, then people are gonna notice it. It's just like how Birdo's not in Mario Kart 8. Like, how the fuck do you have like all the Koopalings and like Mario and Peach clones galore, and no Birdo or Diddy Kong or I don't know. 8 Deluxe gave us Bowser Jr., Dry Bones, and King Boo though, so that was nice. But like the fact that they weren't even in it initially on the Wii U.
Well, Dry Bones was in a couple of these older ones too.
Yeah.
I always pick Boo or Dry Bones, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on which game it is. I normally go for like Yoshi or Peach or Waluigi
I just made Yoshi.
or Donkey Kong if he's playable in the game, because some of them he's not in.
Most.
Yeah,
Most
he's in like the
he's a
earlier
space.
ones, and then they brought him back in the newer ones. Yeah, that shit's fun though. I gotta play more Mario Party. So it was a Saturday morning. We left to go to Outer Banks, right?
It was Saturday around like 11.
Well, Saturday. Yeah. So we drove. We had to go to your friend Jake's house because we're borrowing his Suburban for the trip. Because, you know, imagine we went in the Crown Vic, like we would not be able to fit
been fine.
a thing.
No, we would have just not been able to use the sub.
Oh yeah, true.
Could have fit everything in the trunk.
Yeah.
Maybe some stuff in the back seat.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, something like that.
It's a big trunk, man.
We did kind of fill up the whole back of the Suburban though.
It wasn't
Did
the
we
whole
not?
back.
Yeah, we didn't have to stack shit too much. Kind of just took up all of the
It was
space.
one
but
layer,
not-
yeah.
Yeah.
and So you
Yeah.
double that up. Probably.
That was a good favor that Jake did for you though.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, for getting that going and all that. I feel like it definitely made the trip a lot better because that way
It did. Yeah.
Yeah, we went off roading, had a lot of space. Yeah, yeah, and for someone who'd never done that before.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I never did it, but it's nothing to do with my skill level. That truck did all the fucking work.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
good truck.
I want one of those so bad. They're like 30 G's now, so.
Jesus.
But yeah, nothing really. If y'all ever get the chance, if there's a beach anywhere where you can rent something for off-roading, and they don't tag along with you, or you have the opportunity to buy like a capable truck, that was probably my favorite part of the trip. You could just let go of the wheel. And
Yeah,
it's crazy. You remember that strip where I just like let go of the wheel and I was like on my phone and shit was just like.
yeah. At least it was easy that way. You
Oh,
know.
it was a blast. Dude.
Yeah.
I
Kinda
want to
keeps
go
you in
back
one
just for like
spot.
a week of that. Like bring the tent, camp out on the beach.
Oh,
on
yeah.
fucking
We didn't even use
Corova.
a tent at all.
We didn't at all. Well, we were gonna use it on Ocracoke, but we never
Oh,
made it to
never mind.
Ocracoke. So
Uh,
it's a 2-hour drive to a 3-hour ferry to like 2-3 hours of fucking around on the island to another 3-hour ferry back to another 2-hour drive back. So we would have had 10 hours of driving.
yeah.
Which I might as well just brought y'all home if we're doing
Yeah.
some driving.
Yeah. Oh man, that off-roading was pretty fun though. I'd never done it. Never been a part of that.
It was nice.
It's like one of those beaches where you have to drive your vehicle onto it.
There's no
to set up.
roads.
Yeah,
for
there's
like
no
5
roads.
miles straight. It's
Yeah.
just sand. It's sand and ocean.
Yeah, you get out a bit and then you start seeing all the cars and all the people set up with their beach tents and shit. And just going all out. Looks like a lot of fun. Like if we had a nice big beach tent, that would have been crazy.
It's an 8-person tent.
Oh, the one you have?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we would have been able to
Good
fit
shit.
a number of people. But we'll do it next time.
Yeah.
I'm going again in October, and I'm going to be like, Jake, let me...
Got a boat.
Yep, exactly. Let's go to Corova.
I will not be able to make the trip in October, but I hope you have fun.
There's no. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm going on a couple different
Yeah.
vacations this year between.
Where else are you going?
So I'm going to OBX again. Then I'm going to California, and then I'm going to Iceland.
Iceland.
Yeah.
Good shit, man.
Reykjavik. I really want to go see the art museum. I've been dying to see that for like the past 3 or 4 years. I don't know if it's changed at all through COVID, but
That does sound fun. I've never even left the country, so.
neither have I.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
like when I was a baby, my parents took us to Jamaica.
Not even that for me. Yeah.
I don't even remember.
I've never even really left the East Coast. It's fucking crazy.
I did driving for work at some point. I went as far west as like Houston and as far northwest as like Michigan and as far north as like Pennsylvania. So that whole section between here, Texas. I drove all that in a fucking Econoline, fucking Chevy van.
Damn. How hard was that?
After the first couple of weeks, it was fine. I would put on
okay.
cruise control and just hold the steering wheel and like piss out the window if I needed to go, because we got paid by the mile, and if you stop, like you don't get paid by the hour. So I just piss out the window at like 1 a.m, like as I'm on my way somewhere, and kind of frowned upon, you know. But I gotta be somewhere.
It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices like that.
Yeah, sometimes
if you gotta go. What else was there? We went to the original Duck Donuts. We stayed at we stayed at a hotel in Duck.
Yeah.
So it's like right after Corolla and all that's like right near.
No,
there.
it's right before Corolla.
Right. Well,
it's just south
near
of Corolla.
It's near. I meant to say that.
Yeah, like 20 minutes south. I think maybe 30.
Yeah. So our hotel room was nice too.
It was like a 3-story condo.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, we had John and I shared a room. Had like twin beds. And then Mike had his own setup.
I had the master shitter.
Mans had the master shitter. And then the upstairs was where like we had a kitchen, had a dining table, had a nice little TV area with couches and all that. And then we had a nice deck. That we
the
would
balcony
chill outside.
view was
the
nice,
balcony
looking at
was
the sound.
really nice. And then there was a pier, and Mike and Zack went fishing on the pier.
We did a lot of fishing, not a whole lot of catching.
Yeah. It's all right, though. At least you had fun.
Well, it's the determining statement I always make. It's called fishing, not catching.
Yeah.
If it was called catching, everyone would want to do it.
Exactly. It's a nice view as well. We had really nice sunsets.
Gorgeous.
And all that. Like the view
Unreal
of everything
sunsets.
was just beautiful.
Well, because you're right there.
Yeah, exactly.
On the edge of... Now, it sets in the west, but,
Still, you can see a very nice sunset.
because it's like clipping the flat horizon, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was fucking beautiful. Yeah, so we went to Duck Donuts, the original one. That shit was good.
That maple bacon was so good. Y'all missed out.
I had a piece of maple.
Bacon.
I had a piece of bacon and then like a little bit of maple syrup that got on one of mine. So I had like a little bit of it. It was good.
So good.
Yeah, I'll have to.
There's Duck Donuts all over the place.
Yeah, they have some on Long Island. I think at least 1 or 2, if I'm not mistaken. I know there's at least 1. I saw an ad for it. I will definitely have to go there now, especially. Well, now I can say I've been to the OG one first, and then you're like, oh, now I'm back home and I can have it here too. So that's cool. It's not like a exclusive thing.
I got a Duck Donuts hoodie, but I don't know where it ended up.
Is it
You
over
sure that's
there?
not the OBX hoodie? Because I got an OBX Supreme hoodie, and I got... It might be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff. You got a
I bought a lot of Tourist Trap merchandise, bro.
man's got the
I'm not even wearing any of it. I'm just wearing my comfy home.
yeah. You got when we went to Rundown Cafe. You got a hat from there.
Hat.
What else? You got 2 hoodies. You got the Duck Police shirt.
Yeah, Duck the Police.
And then one of the days, you and Zach went on a little fishing expedition.
Oh, yeah, charter. We caught some trout. That was a lot of fun. I sunburnt my whole head.
Yeah.
Still peeling.
Meanwhile, me and Jimmy had to walk fucking 2 miles just to go to a fucking beach.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
For context, we didn't go on the trip because John is allergic to fish. You take someone to the Outer Banks that's allergic to fish. It's
You tell me you're going to come on a vacation to the ocean when you're allergic to fish and all of the restaurants are fish.
But we didn't die, right?
Who's we?
We ain't died, though, right?
I had no shot of dying.
I'm here.
Yeah, he is here.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't think John is allergic to, like, the presence of fish. I think he has to ingest it.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Which means you can go fishing.
Yeah, I went fishing before.
Oh, you have?
You can get sick. You didn't die, nothing. You should go fishing.
I wear gloves.
It's a lot of fun. You can wear gloves.
Yeah. I should have done a little fishing. I ended up not doing any, but
Well,
I just didn't feel like it.
we could have just left John on his ass.
Yeah. I wanted to keep my boy company though, so I stuck with him.
I mean, I don't care if you went to go fucking fishing.
I'm fine.
Beach and
I just didn't feel like going fishing that day.
Yeah, John being left alone is usually not a good thing. He hops in random strangers' cars and gets high, as has been discussed in previous episodes. So I'm glad you tagged along with him, man. Could have been taken out on a yacht in the middle of the ocean and been on a party somewhere. Been like, hey, man, you like boats? Yeah. You would have pulled up like that, man.
Yeah, that was what was it? So it was like across the street from the parking lot where you guys went fishing, and like we had to cross a fucking highway. And
bro, John was texting me. He's like, "There's no beach, bro." I'm like,
we couldn't find it. We went.
Joking.
We thought it was like right down by the parking lot. There was no beach. I was like, "Wait, where the fuck is it?"
Bro,
And then,
Why would the beach? Okay,
I searched
riddle me
up-
this, Batman.
if a
the
cabbie
Outer Banks
drives a
is a
cab, who
split.
drives a bus?
It's a section that is a split between like fresh / brackish water and the ocean.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I
if where the boats are is the fresh brackish water, that means you have to go to the opposite side.
yes,
Y'all took
we didn't know where it was. We couldn't see it.
this
so
man
we
John
just-
said it was an hour and a half drive or an hour and a half walk in each direction. We came back, come to find out Jimmy's like, yeah, it was like 40 minutes total. I'm like, what?
You know how Jimmy is, bro.
What do you mean,
You were telling me this
how
man
I
was
am?
complaining about his feet hurting and
My feet were killing me. I was wearing my slides, and
I wear my Crocs too,
Yeah.
bro. My fucking those shits are
Yeah.
cool as fuck.
yeah, no, the Crocs were a mistake. This trip, I'm looking at them right now over there.
Got my fucking feet cut up.
I've never seen Crocs like that with
talk
like the
about the
strap.
chronicle of the hat. Can we talk about the chronicle of the hat?
Oh yeah, Mike lost his hat.
The hat
in
I'm
the beginning
wearing
of
right
it.
now.
Oh, my hat is on. Where the fuck is my hat?
Oh, it was-
John, where the fuck is
Every
my
You
hat?
were
every
talking about
day-
this hat?
Yes. Every
So you
day-
left it here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every day, every other day, I was
Blaming
looking for
other
this
fucking
damn hat.
people?
No, I wasn't. I was.
I
like,
thought it was
fuck is
like
my
one of
hat?
these kinds of hats that you were talking
Y'all
about.
move this shit. What happened to it? I had it on. So I don't know what it was. I think like my memory translated. I don't know what happened. So when we were at the crib before we left, I had the hat on while we were packing up. I got all sweaty. I pulled the hat off. I'm like, damn, my head is so fucking sweaty. I can't deal with this. For whatever reason, the way I remembered it was that when we were at the hotel or the condo or whatever you want to call it, that I had worn the hat while we were unpacking and took it off at some point. I don't know what happened there. Every day, every other day, I was strip searching for this hat, checking the kitchen cabinets. Listen, I got to the point of desperation where I checked the damn fridge, bro. I was like, where is this hat? Like, did I get too faded one night and just was like, yeah, this will be cold in the morning? Like, what? I don't know what happened, but I kept like every
Right
other
there.
day. And when we left, right, like once we packed everything up to go, I went through the whole condo 3 times, under, behind, in front of, each bed, every closet, every cabinet, every drawer,
Yeah.
every bathroom.
Every day you were like, "Where's my hat?"
I'm like, where's my fucking hat? We
You would
walk
just,
in
like-
the door after unpacking, and John goes, "This your hat?" 5
Damn.
days I'm looking for this motherfucking hat.
That's crazy. At least you found it.
Well,
though.
at
At
a
least it's
certain point,
here.
I just threw my hands up. I'm like, all right, if I can't find this hat, I'll just buy another one for $20. Like, it's fine.
Yeah,
And we came back. I'm like, my hat.
$20 saved. Good shit. Oh yeah. So I had this written down because I remembered. I thought it was funny. We just never bought salt when we went shopping.
No salt, no pepper.
We forgot
no
salt
type
and
of
pepper.
seasoning.
So Mike had the genius idea. He had bought a box of Cheez-Its. So he sprinkled the salt from the bottom of the bag of Cheez-Its in the box.
You gotta specify it was the good Cheez-Its. The best
Yeah,
Cheez-Its.
the extra toasty.
Yeah. Show me, give me the box.
Oh, we have
Give me
the bag
box.
right here. Check that shit out. They probably cannot hear you right now.
He took the salt,
Yeah.
or me. I took the salt from the corner of the bag right there, and I just shook it out and to season the eggs. And
Yeah, our eggs were seasoned with
these are the best Cheez-Its
the salt
ever.
from
I don't
extra
care what you have
toasty
to say.
Cheez-Its.
The extra toasty is where it's at, but like Minecraft extra toasty, are you kidding me? Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Thanks for throwing them. You made some more Cheez-It salt.
Let's go. Time to put that shit on the eggs. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. We had some good fucking food though. Like you and Zach like killed it.
We
Like,
can chef
down.
up, man. Zach can cook up when he wants to if
Yeah.
he doesn't want a Jimmy Dean frozen breakfast sandwich.
we had bacon pancakes
Making bacon pancakes.
the last night we were there.
That was
Bacon
Because we had bought
pancakes.
pancake mix but hadn't used it yet. So
Eggs, burgers. We were on like if you looked at the diet we had on this vacation.
oh yeah,
it was
abysmal.
abhorrent.
fucking abysmal. It was
Terrible.
the fucking worst.
Burgers, pizza, beer,
Yeah.
a little bit of water if we really needed it or we're really thirsty. I think each of us had like a bottle or two of water every day.
bugging. I had water every.
No, I had a lot of water.
I said a bottle or two a day.
I had more.
That's still every day.
But we cleaned out that pack in 2 days.
Yeah.
Your microphone.
We cleaned out that pack in 2 days.
Yeah, I had like a bottle
Yeah.
or two.
You gotta drink more, man. Stay fucking hydrated.
drink more.
Drink your
While
fucking
we
water.
wait, we hydrate.
That's not water.
Miller Lite is water.
Yeah, it kind of is.
You guys had like 3 cans last night. You're like, I'm going to bed. I'm too drunk. And I was like, what? They sell 24 packs because it's water. Water comes in 24 packs.
I just didn't feel that good. So, and I was tired.
Yeah. Old
So
man Jimmy.
we came back yesterday, and we ended up we got Zaxby's. That was when we got Zaxby's. And then the 3 of us came back here. We watched Borat.
Oh my fucking.
I had
what-
never seen.
I forget the whole fucking title. It's like Cultural Learnings of America for Great Benefit of Kazakhstan or for Kazakhstan.
Yeah, it's a mouthful of a title.
Yeah.
Well, it was the first one ever.
Yeah. Everyone calls it Borat though. No one calls it by the fucking like long ass. Imagine
It's
someone's like,
Cultural Learnings of America for
dude,
Great
have you ever
Benefit
seen
of
Borat
Kazakhstan.
Cultural Learnings? Like,
Yes. Great success. Very nice.
oh my god. I had never seen the movie.
Wow.
I'd always meant to. I just never got around to it. Like my friends would quote it all the time, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But oh my god, that movie is fucking nuts, dude.
So I told Jimmy we were going to play a game where you take a sip of your drink
Yes.
every time you laugh.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes in, this man finished a can.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is going to be bad, bro.
I'm gonna die.
He was like, I can't, like, between sips of his drink, he was laughing, and he's like, ah ha ha, ah ha ha.
Yeah, literally.
Ah, ha, ha.
I
no exaggeration. I'm like, Jimmy, you either got to build up that humor tolerance or you got to start chugging. Like,
oh my god, it was nuts.
That movie.
It was fucking crazy. There's so much like.
If you made a movie like that today, you fucked.
Well, I mean,
Fuck.
he made
it
it.
wouldn't get published.
They made a
It wouldn't make
second
any
one. It
money.
came out in 2020.
That was way too. You watched the second one, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, I didn't know it came out 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
Well, because they did it at the Republican National Convention or whatever. Like, part of the movie was that, like, he brought Michael Pence a girl. He walks into the whole fucking convention and he's like, Michael Pence, I have the girl.
Okay.
In front of everybody.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna watch that tonight,
Yes.
and we're gonna play the same.
Okay,
stupid
so
game.
tonight are we getting barbecue, or are we getting sandwiches, or are we getting, there's one other shit.
One other fast food place.
No,
Or-
there's another place y'all need to have food from, and I can't remember. I'll remember it later, but you know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So we watched Borat, and then that was hilarious, just all the way through.
I would say my recommendation was a great success.
Yes, very much so, very much a great success. Then we watched The Dictator. It also stars Sacha Baron Cohen. I was honestly, I didn't like that one as much as Borat. I'm not to say it's a bad movie, but
It was funny.
no, it was funny.
No,
I just thought Borat was funnier.
Borat is pretty fucking good. There's some clips that had to be removed from Borat, if you would.
I
believe
could only
that.
imagine, and the fact that the shit that's in it got in.
Yeah, well, I mean, 2006
Yeah.
was a different time.
Well, yeah, that's also true. Like the fact that like the amount of shit that's already in that movie got in.
yeah, the two naked guys chasing each
Yeah,
other around
like-
the hotel and ending up in a conference.
Like what? Like,
Wow.
and the fact that that shit was all like, done in a way that like the people that they were interacting with just had no idea
Well,
what was
'cause
going
he hadn't
on.
done anything.
Yeah,
at that
exactly.
point,
He
so it
hadn't
was
he hadn't
all-
made a name for himself yet, so it was like, what the fuck else was gonna happen? I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Like the absurdity of that.
You
I feel
probably
like,
won't. People were
Yeah.
chomping at the bit to have a sequel for years.
yeah, and then
I
they-
mean, 2006 to 2020 is 14 years before he made a sequel to that movie. So
yeah, and we will be watching the second one later.
If we fucking find it.
It's on Prime Video.
it's on Prime.
Yeah, that one got released straight to Prime Video.
I watched
so.
it the day they dropped it.
Yeah, I remember the day they dropped it.
And then I dipped out halfway through the movie to go do things.
Okay. Okay.
Booty call.
Well, I corralled all my friends to watch the damn movie because I'm like, oh, there's finally a sequel. And then halfway through, I'm like, all right, see ya. And they finished the movie without me.
Damn.
Yeah, my fault, bro.
Did you like it though?
I did. Yeah, I thought it
Yeah.
was really funny. It was just
Yeah.
more important things came up.
Right.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You know how it goes, bro.
Yeah.
Go, Mike. Explain.
Yeah.
Explain to our younger audience.
I can watch the movie later. I can't
Can't
do
get
the
that time
needful
back,
later. Yeah. I can't- you know what I'm saying? Well, I can, just with a different person, but
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
Maybe speaking facts. Though.
Live your life.
Jimmy, what was your favorite thing about this whole vacation?
I think it was just
The
seeing
experience?
everything.
Yeah, the experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, as far like I've been to North Carolina twice in my life. One time when I was like 5 for a week, I went to see family, and then I saw those same family members in 2015 for like 2 hours. So I was in North Carolina for like 2 hours and went out to lunch, and I have not been back since. But now I'm just here with my friends. So
Friend. Damn, don't both of you look.
I was like, damn.
Hey,
What do you mean by
all I'm gonna
that?
say is 12 years, 1 week. No, you're my friend, Jimmy. I'm fucking with you.
yeah, I know.
Why am I here? If
Yeah, you're on my podcast, so I feel like, there must be some kind of friendship going on or something, if anything. I'm in your house.
How did you get in here?
Who is this man? Get him out of my house. We need to get to the part of the Outer Banks trip where John nosedived.
Oh, yeah.
A foot and a
We
half
forgot
of
about
water
that.
onto
So,
some shells.
The day we went off-roading, John was like, yo, this shit's not that deep, and he fucking jumps in.
Can I explain it?
It's like, oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you can explain, and then I'm going to make fun of you for blaming the wave for scratching your head.
So right after we got out the truck and did a whole lot of off-roading, we decided to go swimming, and I thought it was a great idea to just dive through fucking waves and everything, get myself wet, not be fucking freezing because that water was fucking cold, bro.
It was.
That water was fucking cold.
It wasn't as cold as that one we went to at the very end. The last
the
beach
other
we
day?
went to, that was
Yeah,
ice
that was
cold.
ice cold.
Yeah.
Nah, but I got used to it mad fast. But, you dive yourself in the fucking water and everything. So I was like, you know what? I'll just plop myself in the fucking water, no biggie. So this wave was coming and everything. I thought I overestimated the wave, and I thought it was going to be a little bigger. And I face planted right into the water. I dove, head first because I thought the wave was a little bigger. I didn't have my fucking hands in front of me. And I face planted into some sand in water. And now I have a cut right above my eyelid. A really bad fucking
This man.
Fucking raising on my fucking forehead.
So he's just had this like scab on his forehead like
It'll
the whole
heal
rest
soon.
of the trip.
It'll heal soon.
Yeah, it will.
No,
It
this
was,
shit
it
happened
was
like what? Like yesterday? Not yesterday.
Like
2 days ago?
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. It looks better now. It was all like open and
that shit was
gross looking.
Bleeding at the
at
fucking
first.
beach.
Oh my god. At least the water has some of you in it now.
What? Wait, what?
You bled out in the water, right?
Yeah, bled out in the
Yeah,
water.
so your part of you is in the ocean now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's on the agenda for us next? You know, we'll be going back home Saturday. We're gonna spend like the entire day, going through a couple states.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna get back till like 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
because delays and shit like that. Apparently that happens every time
Every
going into
single
Penn
time.
Station.
And you can't forget. Once you get to New York, we gotta take the train.
Yeah, we
back.
got to take an hour train back to Glen Cove. So, it's gonna be a long day for us. So keep us in your thoughts. Yeah. So what's next for you though? Because you said you're moving now in October to here. You were thinking at
John
least
and
by the
I are
end of
gonna
the
rack
year.
up bread so we can get a crib, and then once we get a crib, I mean, it's just bitches and cars central, man.
That's
I don't know. I want a motorcycle. That's
I
Yeah.
want a bike.
that's the first thing I really want.
I want a bike pretty soon, man. Just like a $3,000 beater bike to
Exactly.
rock around.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Dirt bikes are legal here? No.
It's iffy.
I've been wanting a bike ever since I was like 8, 9 years old.
yeah.
Well, so I would have had one by now, but when I lived with my dad, he said, if you buy a bike, I'm kicking you out. Then I moved out with my ex-fiance, and she said, if you buy a bike, I'm breaking up with you. I moved out of my dad's house. She broke up with me anyway. And then shit got expensive.
And now you just don't have one.
I just don't have a bike. All for nothing, bro. I should have
Damn,
bought it.
that's unfortunate.
Hey, man, shit happens.
Hey, well, if you end up getting one, at least you can be like better late than never and make the most of it, right?
No, I want a bike now.
Yeah.
Well, when you get it, whether it's now or
You got the BMX right in the garage.
in a
Let's
week
buy a motor
or-
right now.
Yeah, bro. Hook up a Tesla motor to that thing, 0 to
Oh my
60 at
God.
1.0.
You're gonna fucking
Jesus.
fall off.
oh my god. So you're gonna move down here in October.
Probably cutting it close, like maybe mid-October and October-ish.
All right.
Yeah, because that's when my family. We're all kind of coordinated because Will's probably gonna be moving out of the house in a couple days from now. He's moving.
Oh
out.
shit.
Yeah, he's moving out.
Wow.
On
Best of
December
luck to you,
1st.
Will.
Yeah,
Shout out to Will, John's brother.
and then I don't know, everything's kind of changing for us because they're moving to fucking Queens and everything. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. To
Yeah.
North Carolina. Might as well. do
Back
it
to
now.
your my bad. Back to your roots.
What?
Back family going back to their roots.
Oh, fuck
Back
yeah, it's
in
not
Queen.
the roots.
Well-
It's the ghetto.
Well,
Yeah.
before Glen Cove. The roots
We
before
lived
Glen
we lived
Cove.
in a very, very Russian, Jewish, Chinese area.
Are you darker than me?
I can already.
No, your hand.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that through the shades.
Yep.
That's bad.
I got tan as fuck this whole fucking nigga.
I got,
Tan here, lay here.
man, I got like dark brown and red.
Nah, you just got
Yeah.
burnt. Jimmy got burnt. Too.
Yeah, I got burnt. It's definitely not as bad as previous sunburns. But I do have some bubbling on my shoulder though, which is something that's
Yeah,
never
that shit was
happened.
A sizzling fajita on your shoulder.
Yeah. I don't know what that's about, but I stayed out of the sun basically the rest of the trip because I was like, I'm not doing this. We ran out of sunscreen the time that my shoulder was bubbling.
We ran out of sunscreen there. There was
Yeah,
still sunscreen.
yeah, there was
at
bit
the
like,
crib.
and then like what was it? Zach handed me the can, and there was like a little tiny bit left that I said.
Yeah, he went, here, use this.
that
And I
wasn't
Sprayed his
shit.
arm and he's like, oh,
Yep.
out.
Yep, that was it for me. And then I went in the water anyway and got burnt.
Yeah, you're bugging out. Not do that.
After I was already burnt
Plug it
from the
out.
day before, a little
Wait,
bit.
I did that with my head.
I figured it wasn't as bad, so I went.
wear a shirt?
Yeah, and then I took it off,
Oh, I was about
and then I
to
took
say,
it off,
oh.
because then the shirt would have gotten wet in the water and all that would have been a whole thing. So, yeah.
Remember, so you saw the tiger shark eat the fucking fish?
Dude, I shit you not. We went to the off-road beach, and I walked out there, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. It was almost like a movie, dude. There were so many,
Yeah.
like, small, like, just colorful fish hanging out there in like the sandbar. And you could go out like 40, 50, maybe 60 yards.
Yeah.
And it was just flat. It was still like a foot deep, 2 feet deep, something like that.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I saw one fish swimming by. He was probably the size of, I would say probably a dinner plate, and then he was about the size of half a dinner plate. I saw a little like baby sand. I don't know shark species, man. It was a brown shark with like spots or stripes or something. It could have been like a sand shark or a tiger shark. Like, I don't know. It came up and swooped away half the fish and just dipped, and I see this little half fish just like still wiggling, and I'm like, I'm gonna start walking back.
Poor guy.
Didn't run, I was like,
Poor
all right,
guy.
buddy, you already had your food, so I'm just gonna leave you alone.
Yeah.
That could have been your ankle.
That could have
could've
been.
Yeah.
You could have.
I
You
just
could have
started
been
walking
bitten by a
back.
shark.
They were still getting out of the truck.
Could have been
getting
Soul
ready
Surfer.
because- Yeah. There's another time I saw a shark where I was literally running so fast that like my feet were clapping on top of the water.
Yeah.
It was like 3 feet deep, and I was
Jeez.
like basically paddling like a duck.
Wait, on this trip?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I
this
was gonna say,
forever
I feel
ago,
like I would have heard
Myrtle
about
Beach or
that.
something.
Oh, yeah. That's
I
really
saw a
common,
shark.
yeah.
It was a turtle. It was like a little baby, like leatherback sea turtle or something. It had to have been the size of like, I don't know, like a garbage can lid or something like that. I don't fucking know. Maybe like a small couch cushion or a small couch pillow. I'm making a lot of analogies to very variously sized items. But yeah, I was looking at the turtle and I went down. I was like touching his shell and everything. I'm like, this is awesome, dude. This is like real life wilderness. And then chomp. Took away like a quarter or a third of the sea turtle. And I was like, I'm dipping. And just started running as fast as I could. I collapsed on the shore, man. And I was flagging down the lifeguard. I'm like, there's a big ass shark out there, bro. This is no joke. The little baby tiger shark. I was like, all right, I'm gonna turn around. If he fucks with me, I'm gonna kick him. Like, I wasn't shook at
I
that
don't think
point.
those guys have teeth yet. They just nibble.
He snapped the fish in half.
Damn.
Those bones are hard. I was cutting through one for cut bait. But I've had a couple wildlife experiences that I'm not necessarily fond of. I ran into a black bear once in the woods
Oh,
while I was tripping on acid.
Jesus.
That was terrifying.
That
And it wasn't
that's
like it
probably,
wasn't a
like-
hallucination. I'm damn certain because I was chilling. I didn't know what a bear den looked like in the mountains.
Was it like?
It's like a sofa in the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
And they just chill there and
Jesus
like take naps
Christ.
and shit. And I ran into one, and I was like, if I die, that was scary. So
that does sound really scary. Glad you're okay though.
yeah, not my time yet. I guess.
Yeah. Sun tried.
Still got our life
Sun tried
to live. Still got shit to do.
A lot of things tried taking me out.
But you
Sometimes
just get
over a
back up.
desk.
You just get back up and tell them, no, fuck you, I'm living. Anyway, yeah, that's basically been what we've been up to, what I've been up to. I'm sorry if this does not come out on Friday. I know I promised new episodes every Friday. I'm gonna do my best though. I feel like I can make it happen. So hopefully this will go up on time. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell, turn on notifications, follow the Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Follow the podcast on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff. John, thank you for coming back for another episode. Mike, thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for this fun trip. This has been pretty great.
Yeah, bro, y'all paying next time.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Yeah, Mike and Zack covered the hotel. That was very nice of them.
Yeah, we covered most of these. I mean, on this trip, I probably blew a couple thousand. It's no biggie.
It's okay.
I was
Shit
planning
happens.
on spending it anyway. So.
Yeah, so, I mean,
But in reality,
Not
most
much
of
of
what
a
we
loss.
did was just vibe and eat food.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
the majority of my money went to eating.
Yeah.
gotta eat, bro.
100%.
If it
Food is important.
having good eats every day feels good.
Yes. Exactly. So, yeah. we'll be back. I'll be back next week with another episode 40. It'll be the last of these summer weekly episodes. Schedule will probably change after that. We'll see what happens. Play it by ear. But with that said, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.
Episode 40 is the last episode. I'm kidding.
I'm quitting YouTube.
Quitting YouTube.
I'm done.